Hi guys, how are you doing? Today we're going to talk about something that always I hear people saying that you see some teachers explaining the verb to be, verb to be, verb to be. You're not going to spend the whole course studying the verb to be, but you need the verb to be for many things. You need to know what do you need to know about the verb to be, how you can really apply the verb to be, how you can make the sentences like the affirmative, positive, I mean, affirmative, negative, and interrogative form, or negative, positive, and interrogative form questions. So we're going to learn how you can really ask questions, how you can reply questions, what would be the way, technically speaking, you should reply, use the negative form as well. I'm going to show you also some way that people normally use in the middle of the street, no, colloquially speaking, they use the informal language. So we are going to learn the verb to be. And also we're going to see that the verb to be could be, and basically is, the auxiliary verb of some important tenses too. You cannot use some idiomatic expressions without some verb to be, without verb to be. So we're going to see that verb to be is part of the language. What maybe a lot of people criticize, or they don't really say that they don't want to explain the verb to be, it's because maybe they want to spend the whole course explaining the verb to be, and that's not the idea here. The idea is to give you the background, to make you able to talk about yourself, because you're going to learn too that the verb to be you can use to introduce yourself. Even if you want to introduce yourself to someone, you're going to use the minimum of the verb to be, at least the basic stuff of verb to be, by saying your name, age, where you from, it's kind of stuff. We're going to see that. So you need the verb to be, right? You are going to travel for the first time. You work for an international company, multinational company, sorry, and you are going to travel to the States, for example, and you have to introduce yourself. What are you going to need to say? Your name. What you're going to need to say, where you are from. Maybe you're not going to need to say how old you are. Okay. But you're going to need to say what you do. What is the main post? What is your main post at the company? That's this kind of stuff. So you need the verb to be. So today we are going to work on the verb to be. And I am pretty positive that you're going to be able at the end of this class to use the verb to be to say who you are. Give some information about you. That's what I hope. And I'm pretty sure that you're going to do that. Okay? So let's get started. So let's see here. Learn English. As you all know, my name is Fabio Alves, and I'm here. And the idea of the course is exclusive immersion method, that you are going to be learn English, if it's possible, 24 hours a day. How am I going to do that, Fab? You're going to bring English to your reality, so then you can really study English, be in contact with English most of the time. And of course, if you do that effectively, English is not going to be like a burden, it's going to be something light that you can relax, have fun. The idea is to learn English and have fun at the same time. Then I'm pretty sure that English is going to be light. The English doesn't really have to be like that cross that you carry on your back. Oh my God, no. That should be great. That should be light. So just bring English to your life, to your area of interest. That's going to be lighter to study English, okay? So let's go. Because we are going to start seeing here the contents of our class today. As I told you, we're going to see the importance of the verb to be. Why the verb to be is so that important? You gotta see, sorry, Cabas, just go back, please. So the importance of verb to be. We're also going to see how you can introduce yourself using the verb to be. I am sure that after this class, you're going to finish the class today introducing yourself. What's that? Yeah, it's making a short introduction. Who you are, how old you are, where you are from, if you're married, if you're single. So that's the intention of our class today. Okay, the structure of be, the framework. How can you make this affirmative, whatever. negative and interrogative form of the verb to be. And you're going to also studying a little bit of learning how to read, but it's going to be a basic reading about mainly verb to be in the text, but you're going to learn how you can master reading and writing. And my idea is that you can really finish this class completely able to write about you using the verb to be manually. If you don't know more tips like this, follow for more.